In this video, we will talk about homework 7's problem 7. So in this problem, we know that N1T and N1T are wide sense stationary process. So based on that, we know that the estimate of N1T is equal to, can set it as the N1T, which is become the eta 1. And similarly, the estimate of N1 and 2T is equal to eta 2T, eta 2T, which is eta 2. And both of these are constant. And because of their N1T and eta N1T and N2T and theta are all independent. So if we would like to form the estimate, the summation of the estimate, we can find that the estimate of ZT is equal to the summation of them, which is 1T times cosine omega constant T plus theta plus N2T sine omega T plus theta. And since the independency, they can be separated into two parts, which is 1T times cosine omega T plus theta plus the second part. And these two parts, because of the independency, it can be separated as this estimate of N1T times the estimate of the next part. And these two are eta 1 and eta 2. And these two can be founded by the integrals. Is from like 1 over 2 pi times from 1 to 2 pi as the range of theta, and become cosine plus ct times theta. There this theta, and similarly this part. Since both these two terms is integral on a cycle, so after integration, they will become 0, which is because become eta 1 times 0 times plus eta 2 times 0. So it's equals to 0. And then we know that since 0 is a constant, so we know that the ZT is also a WSS. But as this way. So second, to find the autocorrelation of T1 and T2, it equals to the estimate of the T1 times the T2. Which can replace the T1 and T2 by what we have the formula as as eta 1 times t plus eta 2 times t. And now we'll have the, and also based on the independency, it will have replaced by the d1 and d2, which will become 1 t1 times cosine omega ct plus theta plus n2 t1 sine cosine t omega t plus theta. And this part times replaced by substituted by t2 as 1 t2 and all the same above, which can be separated as if we have the plus, we can and the times, we can be set as 4 part. So first is the estimate of 1 t1 cosine its first part. Second is so it's just a crossover all the elements together. So then replace the expected value of n1 t1 as r1 tall, and other is n1 n2, and also this equals to it will become N1 tau times estimate of cosine omega t1 times n plus theta times cosine omega t2 plus theta plus n1 n2 expected value of cosine omega t1 plus theta times sine omega t2 plus theta plus theta 1 and theta 2 e sine omega t1 plus theta times cosine omega t2 plus theta, and then is Rn2 tau times estimate of sine omega t2 plus theta times sine omega t1 times theta plus sine omega t2 plus theta. And for this part, we can for this triangular formula, we can use the use different kind of the transformation relationship to let the cosine and sine become on the same formula. So can trans the cosine become sine by negative cosine and sine on both value, and also the this way. So it will become and also replace the 1/2 together. It will become really long formula as so minus is always based on what we have more to remove the at or at the middle. So with what we like here. And finally is minus. That is to make all the make the formula become equally. So, and to simplify all of this, it will become 1/2 times Rn1 tau plus Rn2 tau with cosine omega constant times tau, which what time we have, and this one is equals to the relation of the relation of on z will be the same as this one as the estimate. So since this one is also a constant, we can see that Ct is also a widespread stationary process. And for the third question, when we on t equals to the tau equals to 0, it become rz 0 equals to r2 or n1 0 plus r n2 0. And these two are equals to estimates on both squared, which is also the variance.